Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com, and we will not be doing another update to the Days of Thunder Chevy this week. As if you were here for the short that uploaded Wednesday, you probably saw that had a bit of an issue with that build.
It's not my finest hour.
2025 has been a year, so we're right in the middle of the Arctic blast that's been going through recently, and where I usually paint was feeling pretty cold. But instead of setting up the heater and setting up the airbrush like I was supposed to and doing all the things the way that I should have, I tried to go the lazy route, and everything kind of came crashing down both literally and figuratively. But all is not lost. I've got a new body coming via eBay, should be here tomorrow or maybe Tuesday, and as soon as that arrives, I will be back to work on the City Chevrolet Lumina. In the meantime, I had a couple of things I want to update you on. So at the end of the Halloween build of the Wraith car, I commented that I misplaced my decals, and so I had to redo those, and I would have a final update of it at some point. Well, now is that point, and here it is with the final decals in place. So the headlights and the stripes are things that I drew up myself and then had printed at Fusion Scale Graphics, and they did a great job. Really nice with the opacity of the decals. I think they went on nice and sharp. And overall, no complaints. Glad to finally have this one finished. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I really do like that pearlescent finish that Spazsticks made. I think my custom taillight came out okay. Stripes really do set it off. And like I said in the first video, this 3D printed body from Too Many Projects was really nice to work with. Underneath, you see I added some foil to the inside of the body to just give a little extra reflection for the lights. And throw the switch, you can sort of see a little bit of the glow. But if I turn out the lights, I think that turned out pretty neat. And again, it's nothing too fancy. I've got just a little slider switch here. I've got 4 LEDs just inside the rockers on top of the chassis plate. And for the battery, I've got this little ribbon here, make it a little easier for me to remove the batteries. And once those are out, I can just take the ribbon and kind of tuck it inside the battery box, and then it's out of the way. So with that now officially done, the other one that I wanted to talk about is the Caterham 7 from X-Driver. Because at the end of that video series, I said that I was overall happy with how it turned out except for the grille. And well, I fixed that. So what I did is I took a scan of the original photo etch piece from the Tamiya kit, and then I brought that into Illustrator, used the outline and the size of it, and drew up this new grille, and then had it printed at Shapeways because, hey, Shapeways is back! Woohoo! Yeah, as you can imagine, this isn't just the grille. That would be way too fragile for a 3D print. So instead, it's actually a block, and it's got a fake radiator and electric fan cast as the backing plate. Yeah, you can barely make it out from the outside. But the way that the car is made, because that nose is so deep, you pop off the hood, and you can't see it at all. That's just the stock radiator that came in the kit. Underneath, same thing. You don't get to see the backside of that block at all. So, you know, it's a bit of a cheat, but I think it looks pretty decent. Definitely looks a lot more accurate than just the straight rectangular egg crate. But for comparison, here is the stock grille. And I know it's partially hidden by the license plate, but you can still see. And this one is, the Prisoner Lotus is straight out of the box, pretty much. And it does have some details change, like the wheels and the taillights, but the body itself is completely out of the box stock. So with the two of them side by side like this, you can really see the differences between the original Lotus and the new Caterham build. And that includes the spare tire carrier that I had completely forgotten about and had to rework the back end of the body. And give it one more turn around so you can see the two of them side by side. And I think they look pretty good together. But the thing that I really like, now that the caterum is done, is now I can actually set it up with a proper group shot. So got the caterum, got the Lancia Stratus. Give me a little more room here. Lancia Stratus, and the Lotus Europa. And sorry, friend, take you out for this shot, but there are the 3 X-Driver cars, and now I'm finally happy with the trio. That caterum grill had been bugging me. Finally glad to have that fixed. So now I've got this trio all wrapped up. I will get to the Subaru, Daihatsu, and some of the others from the series someday, but really glad to just have these 3 done. Especially getting this caterum wrapped, and glad to finally have the Wraith car all wrapped up as well. And I think that's going to do it for my update this week. Obviously, it's not what I had planned a week ago today, but yeah, things happen. Things happen in real life. Things happen in hobby life. We got to kind of roll with it as best we can. Fortunately, replacing that City Chevrolet Lumina body isn't anything more than an annoying inconvenience. If I had damaged either of these 2 bodies, that would have been a much bigger deal, but not the case here. So it's just a setback, not the end of the road. There's still a couple 3 weeks left in the year, plenty of time for it to arrive, prep, paint, and get it all wrapped up. That is assuming that I can consider this a lesson learned. I don't work stupid, I don't work lazy, I set up the way that I need to, and I don't become my own worst enemy once again. I know it's a tall ask, but I'm going to give it a shot. Right now, the plan is to get the body in, get it prepped, get it primed, painted, base coated, and then do the green fog for the nose and tail. And hopefully I will have that update for you guys next week, so you can check back then, and thanks for watching.